So, this is McKenna Brinning for State Council interview.
Hi, I'm McKenna.
I'm Sue. How are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. Okay, we'll start right away. Briefly summarize your 4-H experiences and accomplishments.
I've learned a lot through 4-H. So growing up on a farm, my biggest projects were my livestock. And I started actually when I was little, before 4-H, and that kind of developed me into 4-H. And it led me to a lot of accomplishments. I learned a lot about how to work with my animals and take care of them. And it also led me into my job. I currently work at the vet clinic, and I've actually won the state fair a couple of times. So it definitely proves that hard work can definitely take you a long ways. And I also do non-livestock exhibits, which I do photography, food and nutrition, and I've also done some agriculture projects, and I've had some photos and some food and nutrition projects that go to a fair, and I've learned a lot about the different aspects of ingredients and how to take a right picture using abstracts and things like that. So I've definitely learned a lot through 4-H.
Okay, sounds good. What community service responsibilities, opportunities have you been involved with, and what have been the most meaningful for you?
I've been involved in a lot of different community service activities. This includes youth group, where we've gone through and picked up trash, raked leaves, done food drives, a lot of different things like that. I'm also on the executive dance marathon committee, and this is where at our high school we hold a mini dance marathon for the kids with cancer. And this goes to the Iowa Huge Dance Marathon committee, but I was in charge of the dance portion of it, and so I got to decorate and invite the different kids that we were going to have and come and speak, and we raised a lot of money for the kids. And this money isn't used for research; it's used for like making the kids comfortable and happy. And like, for example, like one time we paid for a dog to come in and help the kids, and I don't know, it was really cool to see their faces light up. Another community service activity that I do is through my dance team, and we hold a little girls clinic. And something that was really meaningful for me is one year we had a girl who was in a wheelchair who came, and she wanted to dance, and she was really excited. So yeah, it was really, at first I was kind of like, all right, like what are we gonna do with her? But then I went and talked to her, and she just didn't care. Like, she just blended in as best as she could, and she didn't care that she was different. She was just excited to dance. So
Sounds
yeah.
good. What do you hope to gain from your state council experience if you were selected?
If I was selected as a state officer, I would want to be able to meet a lot of new people and share my experience with not only the people on the team, but other people around the state of Iowa. I also want to be able to share my ideas and change Iowa to the way I want to. For example, I don't think we interact with enough of different counties, so I want to try to make sure that we get the news out and spread around to make sure there's more interaction between different counties. So I think that'd be a great experience.
That sounds good. How can the Iowa 4-H program help youth become more involved in community issues?
The Iowa 4-H program does a lot in helping people become involved with community activities. For example, I want to have known about something that I'm really thoughtful about is like animals. And a few years ago, back at the Iowa State Fair, PETA, for example, they put a whole bunch of blood on the butter cow and stuff, stating their opinions. And that's something that I feel really strongly about through 4-H. I've learned a lot about it, and I don't know, I just like, from my experience, I've learned that we have to make sure that we show people that how good our animals are treated, and how the other community outside of 4-H doesn't know everything that's going on with us. And so it really has helped me to fully understand and to make me want other people to understand. So
Sounds good. What do you think are some of the major strengths of the Iowa 4-H program?
some major strengths of the Iowa 4-H program definitely are, I think, leadership. We take a lot of time in the Iowa 4-H to develop people's leadership in different skills. For example, just at our Washington County, we have a county council opportunity where I'm actually a member of, and this is where we have our older 4-H members come and work together, and you have to apply and make it in. And then we help make decisions and different events for the younger kids. And so it definitely has developed our leadership. And then another thing that I think that Iowa 4-H is very good about doing is developing our potential for the things that we're interested in. Like, we don't have just livestock. We have food and nutrition, art. There's a lot of different things that you can be involved in and learn more and more about depending on what you're interested on. So, yeah.
Sounds good. What role do you usually play in groups or on teams?
In groups and teams, I kind of like to take charge. I'm a very organized person who I like to be able to give my ideas and put other people's ideas together and help make the decisions for the groups. I'd say a while back I used to not be able to listen very well, but I've definitely through 4-H I've been able to learn how to listen to other people's opinions and put people's opinions together and kind of make a group decision for everyone. So.
Sounds good. What assets do you think that you can bring to a group to help them move forward?
Assets that I can bring to a group is definitely leadership. Like I said before, I like to take charge and organize different things. Enthusiasm, I like to have fun. I don't like to just sit around and talk about things. I like to make them fun even if they're not supposedly supposed to be fun. Another thing is I am I guess you could say, I'm good at giving presentations. So I could definitely go and talk to different groups about different things that us as state council want to do together. So I think that those are 3 things that I can definitely bring to the table.
Sounds good. How would you share with other teens the benefits of being in 4-H and why they should join, and what would you tell their parents?
I would share a lot of the different opportunities that I've done through 4-H to be able to get them involved. To the actual teen, I would share about not only how much I've learned through 4-H, but all the different fun experiences like water fights at county fair. I mean, those are things that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. And if I wasn't in 4-H, I wouldn't have ever had those memories. And then to the parent, I'd probably share about all like the learning benefits and things like that. I guess you learn a lot of things in school, but I think through 4-H you have the hands-on experience. So I would definitely share about all the learning things that their kid will gain through 4-H.
We have time for one more question.
Okay. What is citizenship, and what does it mean to you?
There's a lot of different ways that you can describe citizenship. Some people might think of citizenship as just being a part of a town and just being involved, but for me, citizenship is more than that. It's about what a person does in their community for other people. It's not just living in a town. It's what you do for that person, and it doesn't just have to be a citizenship in a town. You can have citizenship anywhere. You could have citizenship in a classroom. That's what I think, because what you're putting to the table shows your citizenship. So.
Very good. Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Sounds good. Thank you.